This is Grandma Gladys. I'm going to read you the story of Jesus' birth and how he came to exist. Okay? Now, it's on God's team. A long, long time ago, a man named Abraham lived with his family in a place called Haran. One day God said to him, Abraham, leave everything you know and everyone you know and go to the land I will show you. In this new land I will bless you and make your family into a mighty people. Through you, the whole world will be blessed. And Abraham did what God told him to do. That's Genesis 12, 1 through 3. Thank you, God, that I can be a blessing. What special thing can you do for others to bless them? You can give God thanks for this too. God knows my name. Samuel was a young boy who lived and worked in the temple of God in Israel. One night Samuel woke up to the sound of someone calling his name. Samuel hurried to see if it was the priest Eli who had called, but it wasn't. Again a voice called, Samuel, Samuel, but it still wasn't Eli who called. After the third time, Eli said, if someone calls your name again, Samuel, say, yes, Lord, your servant is listening. And so, when the Lord called Samuel again, he did just that. And God spoke to Samuel for the first time. 1 Samuel 3, 1 through 11. Thank you, God, that you know my name. What else do you think God knows and likes about you? You can give God thanks for this too. God notices me. David was the youngest of 8 brothers. His brother didn't care much for him. So David spent much of his time alone, tending his father's sheep. When no one really noticed David, God did. He knew that David loved him with all his heart. God chose David over his handsome brothers to be the next king of Israel. 1 Samuel 16, 1 through 13. Thank you, God, that you notice me when nobody else seems to. What do you think God notices about you? You can give God thanks for this too. God cares for me. God is like a very caring shepherd to us. David said, a good shepherd makes sure that his sheep are always safe, never go hungry or thirsty, and never feel alone. A good shepherd even takes extra care to show his sheep how much he loves them every day, spoiling them a bit too. Psalms 23. Thank you, God, that you spoil me. When was the last time you got something really good? You can give God thanks for this blessing too.
Hi guys, we are missing you all, praying you're doing well. We are going to do a quick Bible study with you. We are going to read out of the Read With Me Bible. This is how the world began. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God called the light day, and he called the darkness night. There was evening, and there was morning. It was day 1. God said, "Let there be huge space between the waters." God called this huge space sky. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 2. God said, "Let dry ground appear." Then God said, "Let the land grow more plants, and let there be trees on the land." And there was evening and there was morning. It was day 3. God said, "Let there be lights in the huge space of the sky." God made 2 great lights. He made the larger light to rule over the day, and the smaller light to rule over the night. He also made the stars. And there was evening and there was morning. It was day 4. God said, "Let the waters be filled with living things. Let the birds fly in the sky." There was evening and there was morning. It was day 5. God said, "Let the land produce living creatures." And that's exactly what happened. Then God said, "Let us make man in our own likeness." So God created man in his own likeness. God saw everything he had made, and it was very good. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 6. On the 7th day, God rested. Isn't it amazing? God made the entire world in 7 days. On the 6th day, God created man. That's you and me. I want you guys to look closely at your fingertips. Can you see the tiny lines? They're called fingerprints. Every person has their own design. No 2 people are the same. Also, check out these leaves. Look how different they look. God loves each part of his amazing creation. Remember that every time you're outside and thank him for everything he has given.